Hello, 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 hello. It's been so long since I've uploaded anything. Let's see here. Okay. Alright. So, I think the last thing I uploaded was Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, and I said I would do more of that, but then Master Duel came out, and people started going to that, so I was running out of people to play against. But here, okay, here, I've been playing. I've started Master Duel before, but then I stopped. Then I just got back into it for about a week now, and it's been fun. So far, we're gonna be getting into the replays here in a second, but let's start it. So I got 4 decks, right? So this one, I did had some fun with, some wins, some losses, right? So this is my Cyber Dragon deck. 2 Cyber Dragon Hertz, 2 Cyber Dragon Nosters, 3 Cores, 3 Dries, 3 Cyber Dragons. Then we got 2 Ash, 1 Electromagnetic Turtle, 3 Galaxy Soldiers, a Cyber Eltanin, and a Jizukiru Kaiju. Spells. I got 1 Raigeki, 2 Machine Dupes, 3 Power Bonds, 2 Overloads, 1 Instant Fusion, 3 Cyber Emergencies, 2 Repair Plans, 2 Rev Systems, a Lightning Storm, a Forbidden Droplet, Impermanence, and Cybernetic Overflow. But the extra deck, I got 1 Panzer Dragon, 2 Chimera Tech Fortress, or Chimera Tech Rampage, 1 Cyber Twin, 1 Chimera Tech Fortress, 1 Cyber N, 1 Mega Fleet, a Cyber Eternity, 2 Novas, 2 Infinities, 1 Zeus, 1 Ziegler, and a Verte Anaconda. You gotta have that Verte Anaconda. Then we have the Hero deck, which is what I am currently working on. As you can see, here's the deck so far. Which the only thing I need are a few Ultra Rares, which I need about 266 more Ultra Rare Craft Points. This Infernoid deck was just a budget that I created, and I haven't actually used it yet. But at some point I do plan on using the Super Rare Craft Points to put some cards in it. And True Draco. And here's the deck, which actually I need to edit because I remembered something, right? So let's do that. So I'm gonna take these out. I was literally gonna do when I used Forbidden Chalice. I was like, wait a minute, hang on. I got a Forbidden Tropic. But I do need to put. I'm gonna put one of those challenges back in actually. So let's I didn't mean to take out both there. Okay, let's just put that back in there. All right. I also needed to put in these 2 Ash Blossoms because people are always searching for the deck. At some point, I do plan on getting the Maxis. At some point, they put Raigeki in here, and let's see here, and Lightning Storm, and then I'm going to be taking out one of you. And I think I'll leave it at that. 42 is about nice. Actually, I think I'll book them. I'm gonna test that out real quick. And this. There we go. Okay, so that means I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 True Draco cards, and yeah. Now the Grado engine is, I mean, it works sometimes, especially if you play Grado Impact turn 1, set some back row, and don't summon a True Draco card. They think you're playing Grados. So it's safe. So now we're gonna get into the replay. So all videos moving forward will just be the replays and the deck list of the deck that's in that replay. So we're going to go back here. Right. We're going to let this do the loading thing. Okay. We're going to go to duel. Yeah, I think is where they're at, right? Or maybe it's not. There you go. I couldn't remember. Okay, so this one is the most recent one. It took 5 turns. A ranked duel. So let's go ahead. So this is my opponent's deck right here. So as you can see, he's running the Plunderies cards. Got some Mist Valley, Dimension Shifter, Ash, Max, Effect Failure for your tech options for the monsters, and a Rise of the Mega Monarch. He's running a lot of draw power in this deck. Jesus. We got Pot of Prosperity, 2 Pot of Extravagance, 2 Pot of Dualities. He actually had drew into a duality from his Prosperity, but y'all see that in a second. A lot of tech cards, which none of them saved him. Alright, so we're going to see that. So now let's go and play it. And you're going to see why this was funny. So the True Draco deck that you saw, right? That's the one before I just edited. That's the deck I won with. The bare bones budget in craft points and rare craft points only for the deck. Alright. So I activate the Greater Impact so I can get that search at the end phase. He activate Max C, but I didn't plan on summoning anything. Plus tribute summons aren't even special summons, so even if I had summoned Ignis, it would have mattered. So I set the Chalice, Compulse, and Eruption Stoneforth, which I can't even activate until I get a tribute summon monster out. So he activates his Prosperity, flips a red reboot, a duality, or 2 dualities, a Plunderies, Dimension Shifter, and a Plunderies card, which he adds that one to his hand. Now, his effect activates when summoned, so I couldn't just compulse it. I had to chalice it first. And then I compulse it, which, because of the effect, gets banished. So now he's out of that card. So I draw, I set King's Return, summon Drew, True Draco Ignis, attack, then I activate Monarch's Erupt. Grado's effect lets me search another copy. I'm glad it says that, and not, because a lot of cards are going to say, search a archetype card except this card. So now I activate Ignis effect here, so I can get a search as well. But then he ashes me. But I don't think he realized that the Monarch's Erupt will negate his monster's effect. Otherwise he probably should have said it. Or summon something else. So then it's my turn. Now watch that happen. He failed me. He surrendered. Bro. Plunderies with all of those ultra rare tech cards. He just surrendered to a super budget bare bones True Draco. I didn't even put any of those other cards in yet. So this had nothing but N's and R cards. Right? So that's funny. That's funny. Alright, so now we're going to get into the next one. Lucky Boy. Okay, now this duel took 3 turns. This is his deck right here. Runic Player. Those are always fun, right? So we got, you know, some dualities, Card Demise, Pot of Desires. Then we got Cosmic Cyclones, Messengers of Peace. Got the Runic Balance of Cores. And a lot of Runic Quick Play spells. And then we got some Floodgates. Skill Drain, Nickelodeon 1, and Solemn Judgment. Alright, let's get into this. Like I said, this duel took 3 turns. And here I was using the Cyber Dragon deck. Alright, so Ruined Fountain, obvious is obvious, and Sous Ship, which was surprising. I don't think I've seen the Sous Ship cards in any Runic decks. But I get rid of it for Jizukiru, then he activates Freezing Curse. Then he activates his Fountain, and I Ash. I'm lucky that I popped 2 Ashes on opening hand. You'll see why. He put a monster in the extra monster zone. Bad idea. I activate Machine Duke, he Ashes me. And now his hand is gone. He's got nothing in his hand. He got 1 set card, 1 Runic Fountain, my Jizukiru, and then his Runic Fusion, which I get rid of for Mega Fleet. I activate my Hertz, search Cyber Dragon, but I can't beat over Jizukiru, so I Raigeki. And then I attack. And now it's his turn, which is turn 3. Now, remember in mind, Cyber Dragon ain't even a meta. Rogue at best. But I Ash his Ruined Fountain. And boom, he ain't got nothing left. Bro, I just beat Runic. I just beat Runic with Chimera Tech Mega Fleet. Let's go. Alright. Alright. Now I got Andrew. This duel took 4 turns, and this guy was playing 6 Samurai. Oh my god. 6 Samurai is basically just solitaire. That's all it is. Alright. So let's get into this. Again, playing Cyber Dragon. Now this I am going to speed up because even though it's not that many turns, dear Lord, his turn is so long. So I'm not even going to go by the play-by-play on this one because he does so much. The major things is I stop his Isolde, but honestly that didn't even matter because that was my only interaction during his turn. So now he's got his Gateway and his Dojo on the field. You know what that means? Counters, 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 and more counters. Yeah, I would probably get like some candy for this one. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I got me a bag of Swedish fish. I got some left. I'm gonna snack on that real quick. Hope y'all don't mind. It's really weird, right? So a lot of the newer 6 Samurai cards had gotten once per turns on their effects, right? But then you got, you know, some of the older ones which are still pretty good cards that don't have those once per turns on their effects. Like, whatever they thought with Dojo and Gateway to not put once per turns on them, I don't know. Even soft once per turns. Alright, now it's my turn. First thing I do, special Cyber Dragon, get rid of the Appaloosa. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. Then I summon Cyber Tandem, get rid of all those monsters. Summon Dry, link those away. Summon Zeger, attack directly. Boom, first damage of the game. Let's go. I set Overflow. Yeah, it's his turn. Gets rid of some counters. Search Secret 6. Now I have to wait till after you summon them to activate my overflow. Now I need to get rid of that gateway. It had so many counters. I did not want those counters getting used. Dre then gives Zeger some protection. He pops that and then tries to attack into Zeger. Honestly, I didn't need to use his effect. He wasn't going to take any damage, but my turn. Summon hurts. Brings into Verte. Card search Cyber Dragon. Banish Overload Fusion. Banish the Hurts and Digger. And then we get the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Activate his effect. Mill Core. And let's land a Turtle. And then boom. Game. All of that solitary is playing. All that solitary. All like you had like you ended on Appaloosa and then 2 cards that really didn't matter. Honestly. Naturia, okay, cool. Stopped me from playing some spells. And then the other card which that was also in the gate, I think. Pretty sure. But yeah. You probably could have ended on a much better board than just those 2 and Appaloosa, but oh well. Alright. And now we have what's I don't know if y'all know what that's from, but I do. Alright, here's his deck, which is an Egyptian god deck. We got an Obelisk, Lifer, 2 Raws, 2 Sphere modes. Then we got some weird cards, like Bayonator, the Baneful Barrel. Got a Gravekeeper card, a Dark World card, got Axe Dragon, then got the Reflector Slimes, Legendary Maju Garzette, which the only thing I can think of would be by tributing, I don't know, Obelisk or something to get a boost, or whatever, I don't know, for the Raws. And then we got your Egyptian God support, and some traps. Extra deck, boom. Alright, let's get into this one. That opened up a pretty good hand, in all honesty. It could be better. It's good. Between decent and good, there we go. So, we got the Reflect, the Slime token. Alright, my turn. Summon Core. Search Repair Plant. Activate Emergency. Activate Dust Tornado, which I'm just thinking, why? It doesn't negate. So you can set something. The only thing I think of is he wants to set something during my turn, so he can activate during his turn. And he didn't want to set it during his turn because he was afraid I might destroy it. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm just building up. Bring out Zeger. I really wish Zeger had an animation. So Cyber End does, and Infinity does. But like, Zeger, the first and only Cyber Dragon Link monster, doesn't? Come on, man. Anyways, Galaxy search another galaxy. This card is Cyber Dragon, another galaxy. And speaking of Nova, I honestly was debating whether or not to play it here. So I was like, you know what? No, let's just go into Verte, get rid of those cards, summon out Rampage, and pop those backwards. Especially the card he just set, because I don't trust that card. Then Mountain of the Mountain Queen activates, lets him get Sphere Mode. Now I already know that I don't have anything I can do to stop that card. I could have summoned Eltanin, but I used Verte's effect, so I couldn't trust him anything after that. So I already knew that all 3 of my cards were going to be gone next turn. Nice, he sets that Reflect time. Or did I call it Reflex Samurai? I meant Reactor or whatever it's called. So direct attack, he's now 3800 and then 3300. You already know that I can't do anything here. This is, I got all those cards going bye-bye. Now it does have that set card, which, you know, first I'm thinking, what can I do, what can I do, what can I do? So first activate Rev System. Bring out Core. I'm trying to banish that. So, summon Cyber Tannin, then summon Noxter, then bring back Rampage because, yeah. You need shredders. So let's go. His deck wasn't bad. It wasn't like, you know, a meta deck, you know, using like Runic or Despia or Flunderies or Tear Elements or anything like that. So I give him props for, you know, using a fun deck, you know, fun. Alright. And those are all my replays as of right now. Of course, I've had more duels that I've won and more duels that I've lost, but obviously I'm not going to show you my lost duels, and the other ones that I won just weren't entertaining enough. But as you can see, level 9. Let's go. And silver tier 2, I think is what that is. And next is silver tier 1. So we'll get there. Maybe. Anyways, that's it for this. So y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll, after I, you know, some more fun duels, ranked or casual, you know, if I find them entertaining, I'll definitely save the replays and put them up on the tube.